Told you we was giving you the okay back today to make a way. He gon' try to
For sure.
All right, man. Grand National, how you doing?
Man, you know, trying to get shit done per usual.
For sure. Hey, busy man, so I appreciate you sitting down with us.
You know, I link up with the hottest in the state, man. Y'all do a lot of coverage on a lot of artists. I find this dope, and I appreciate what y'all doing. You know, taking the time out and highlighting people, your peers, and you know, people you fuck with. So, got to.
That's love, man. So it's the first time we've had you on, so we try to get the whole story, take it back. Are you? You haven't been in Oklahoma City your whole life, right? But you were born in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, I was born in Oklahoma City. Grew up, moved to Arkansas when I was like 6 or 7 for a little bit. Came back, did high school here, and then was in and out. Lived in Maryland for a little while, and it ended up always coming back to this motherfucker. And yeah. It's been chill though, but I've been here the majority of my life though.
Yeah, it's always been home.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So what is that like? I mean, moving around and kind of. I mean, obviously you have a home base, but was that weird for you as a kid to like be going different places and stuff, or is it?
It just, I don't want to say it was weird. It just let me get out of my comfort zone and my surroundings and knowing what's what, you know. Always missing home, but embracing something new. Like especially when I was in Maryland, I did a bunch of shit I was like, I probably would never did here just because it was a bunch of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good experience, and like it opens your mind up to seeing more things in the world. Like when you see New York for the first time, you're like, oh shit, it's just a feeling you get, you know.
Yeah.
But it's good. It was for the better. I feel like a lot of people should at least live somewhere for a year or something.
Get a
little
like,
taste
perspective.
Yeah, you start to look at the whole world different. Like, shit they telling me ain't adding up.
It's a lot of shit here that's a lot of shit that's other places that we don't got here for sure, and you can't get that type of perspective.
And this culture in different places, like, you know, we're the generation that's creating the culture here. Not saying the generation before us didn't, but we're more proactive as being on a national level or even global level, you know what I'm saying? As far as I feel like people before us just opening up for a local level. Now it's like we just got to catapult for the next generation to be like come out superstars, I guess, you know, so whatever the next thing is.
What do you feel like it's just the internet, or what do you feel like the difference is between what they had going on maybe 10, 15 years ago on a local level where they were going crazy, you know what I mean, in the state and stuff, but
like 10 years ago, like hip hop shows, like it was crazy, like all type of like artists here did shows like with Kendrick Lamar, Don Kennedy, all these artists before they just super big, you know what I'm saying, just by being a rapper in Oklahoma and knowing people, you say you get on these shows and stuff. So now it's just about people marketing themselves and taking themselves as a brand and understand the mechanics of what an artist is, because a lot of artists in Oklahoma don't know, because no one like hey, you want to do this, you need to do this, get this straight, get your business straight on this, it's just a list of things that you need to do, but it's no one telling young kids or artists that. So it's like, now it's some point that enough of us has done research and went through trials and shit, it's like, all right, well, we know about this, and we just spread information to the people that we fuck with, you know what I'm saying? And that way, keep going down with the spread of information, and we can keep going up.
For sure, and I feel like overall, like the state, even not just Oklahoma City, like it's more involved with each other. Like everyone's more collaborative almost than it was back in the day. From the way I understand it. I mean,
facts, because like
certain
Tulsa, it was a Tulsa one fucking OKC. Then like niggas didn't even mention law. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't getting respect they deserve, because they always, you know, they got like Fresh, you know, Bank Road Jug. This is a couple that I actually listen to. You know what I'm saying? So. In Tulsa, they got a whole thing going. They got a whole fucking machine right now behind them. So it's really a precarious place that Oklahoma's in. It's like at really any moment somebody can just really make something that, and it's just woof.
Yeah. So talk about that, because I talked to Chris Savage about that. Like it's still kind of a weird dynamic between Oklahoma City and Tulsa. I feel like not as much as. Just it's two different worlds almost.
It's two different worlds for sure.
But you're one of the people that I feel like is heavily in both of them.
It's for me, it's the same world. Just because I've been fucking with Tulsa for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Been doing shows out there and just fucking with the people, and they fuck with me tough. Like plays wise, like city, whatever the city does, Tulsa's gonna do in my plays wise, like it's the exact same shit. And I'm very grateful for fucking with people in Tulsa because it's like a second home, you know. But as far as like the rifting, it may be like an imaginary thing, but like the real artists that fuck with each other, they working together, you know what I'm saying, making classic. Like my next project, 90% Tulsa artists on it, you know what I'm saying? So like people that are fucking with them, fuck with them, not shit, you know. You do your own thing if you want.
Okay, so we jumped ahead a little bit. Let's talk about kind of you coming up. Is music something that you're always interested in, or artistic things? I mean, obviously you did more than music, but were you always a kid that was like wanting to be creative?
I always wanted to be creative, and it wasn't like, oh, I'm finna make music or anything like that. It was just a creative knack, you know, writing, starting off with writing. Then I always watch movies and shit, so I always would like make scenes and like, oh, I would shoot that like this, or I like the way they shot that shit, you know what I'm saying? Just taking shit as I'm going and learning about different things that I didn't know, like, oh, I can go do that for money, you know what I'm saying? I can go do that for that. I'm just thinking that taking things for what they was, like, oh, I just like doing the shit. And then when I realized, oh, well, shit, you can actually do that shit. And that's like another thing going to like when I went to New York, like for the first time, I was like, came through looking at Manhattan, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is, y'all say, y'all niggas got it popping. So I was like, all right, bet. And from that moment on, I was like, bet. I'm just finna go hard, fuck what niggas talking about. If I don't wanna do it, I ain't gotta do it. No matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not trying to be doing my everyday life doing shit that I don't wanna do. If I don't wanna do it, I'm not fucking doing it.
Yeah. So what, you said you started writing, so what came first as far as like, you rapping first?
I started making music first.
Okay.
I started making music first, and then just was doing that until like I started really making music 2013, 14, and then like that next year, 2015, I started doing the film shit too. You know, as far as like acting and working with production companies and stuff like that. And then like same year, photography shit. You know, just working on my eye, because I was like, I can shoot this shit, you know, I know what the fuck shit look like. Yeah. So I just started doing that, just dove all them avenues, like, all right, I'm finna do all this shit. You know, because a lot of people tell you, like, oh, you rap, oh, you just a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And people let them like, oh, you just a rapper. It's like, you don't have to be just a rapper, bro. It's just a thing you do. It's not who you are. So if you want to rap, fucking play piccolo, fucking whatever you want to do, bro, just do that shit. Don't let niggas put you in a box of what you're supposed to be, because that's what they see you as, you know.
So where do you feel like that could take you, as far as, because it's all collaborative, you know what I mean? Like I know that I want to talk about it a little bit later, but the film that you're working on, there's an album coming with that. So just talk about how like not limiting yourself, I guess, kind of helps overall, I think.
Challenging yourself. Me, my thing, when I take on something new, it's like, all right, what I did last time, I'll look at it, like, damn, that was cool, you know what I'm saying? But where can I go from there? Like, what's the next aha moment for me? And this is so happening, like, oh, I'll just shoot a short film this time, you know what I'm saying? Just to create something that I haven't seen, like, done, especially where I'm from, and highlighting stories where I'm from, and trying to bring forth more awareness to black directors and black filmmakers, to people and children from where I'm from, to know that, hey, if you be watching movies and really dig that shit, like, you can go do it. And like, there's ways that we can help, you know, the youth, and there's programs that I definitely would like to start to like focus on, like teaching kids about photography and, you know, filmmaking and shit like that, and music also too.
Yeah, so do you feel like having like the kind of overall knowledge helps? And I can imagine it would help just like in each aspect, that you know like what this needs to look like, so I know what it needs to sound like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it helps, you know, and it makes it a pain to watch fucking movies sometimes. It's like, I don't even be enjoying some movies. I can, but it's like more of like, I don't like that light.
Yeah.
I don't like that angle, or just like, you know, just how my brain be functioning these days. It's more of on just knowing what the fuck shit is and trying to fix it.
It ruins shit, because like the curtain is...
Like, I just watched that movie Zola from Twitter. It's like a Twitter thread movie.
Okay.
Well, I actually watched it. It's pretty good. You know, I didn't was like, oh, but when I was watching it, I was just like, man, I really like that, or that's nice, and it was all just good things about it. It really well. Like they shot that shit well, and there's a Twitter thread about like these two chicks from Detroit going to Florida, and like it's a black girl, white girl, and the white girl bring the black girl down, like saying shit gonna strip and shit, but end up the white girl get on back page and start selling pussy and shit. Like it's a trip, bro. It's an independent movie, A24. I'm all about the independence, and that shit hard.
I'm about to check that out.
Yeah, check that shit out, bro.
I was just thinking as far as like, I feel like a lot of artists don't really, they just kind of let people take aspects of their movement and run with it on their, you know what I mean? Like,
It's easier.
yeah, I'm sure it is,
Right.
but I feel like in the long term, like being able to direct everything the way, you know what I mean? You might be shooting a music video and not really like the shots, and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Not for real. That's like knowing what you want, you know, it's like being able to direct your own shit. That's just knowing what you want. Like, cause I can go to, like say when I shot my Pick It Up video, it's like, all right, I just hired me a videographer. Like, all right, I'm finna get this, finna do this. In this places, you know what I'm saying? I just need you to record it.
Yeah.
Bang, now once you record it, I got an editor, I send it to an editor, boom. It's really just, like you say, getting different cooks in the kitchen and making that shit. Cause you can't do everything by yourself, but you can formulate your ideas by yourself with the help of others, you know, just collaborating and making it work with your peers.
For sure. So let's get into the clothing brand also, because that's kind of taking on a life of its own, I feel
man,
like.
you know what I'm saying? What we talking about, man? Got some stickers. I want some stickers. Holla at me.
So how did that, what was kind of the thought process? I mean, you could have just done like some merch, did some t-shirts, but you took it to a different level. So
I feel like I've just been doing it long enough where I've done merch, and I've had the homies started a clothing line in 2012 and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd had my trial and error period, and it was like cash only wasn't planned or nothing. It's actually an album I'm working on, and I was like, oh, just let me make some hoodies for merch so I can promote the album. And if everybody wearing the name of the album, when the album come out, they go, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's all it was. And then motherfuckers really started buying that shit. I was like, well, I do got some more design ideas. And I just started creating shit, you know what I'm saying? Just shit I want to wear at the end of the day. It wasn't about like, I want everybody to have this shit. It's like, nigga, this is what I wear. If you fuck with it, come get it. If not, I'm still gonna be rocking it.
Yeah. So it just, like, just the opportunity, you could not make it.
I could not make it after I sold so many hoodies. I was like, y'all put me in the corner here.
That's dope. I feel like you got kind of like an old school approach to shit, as far as just like doing it yourself and like some, like, you know, like
no point of reinventing the wheel.
You shoot on film and like just, so where do you feel like that comes from?
I don't know, bro. Film has a whole different look.
But I'm saying just like that appreciation kind of for like,
I guess it's just the artist in me,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's just being a student to all this shit, from music to photography to movies, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate what the greats did and like applying my eye, like, okay, for instance, for Coppola made Godfather, I like the way it looked. I can make something dope like that. You know, it might not be Godfather, but it's gonna be my own thing, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna stand alone and stand the test of time because I put the proper time to study how to make something great.
So what would you say your favorite art, like your favorite thing that you do?
Medium?
Yeah.
People ask me all the time, like, so if I was to say one is my favorite, then the other one would be kind of like, hey, it's kind of fucked up. I mean, it's no favorite because they all the same. They are making an album is no different from making a film. You know what I'm saying? It's all capturing images and storytelling. So it all comes from the same side of my brain. I feel like I don't have no, like, it's just days that I'm working on film, I'm working on music, you know, I'm working on both. Or I might go do a photo shoot. Or homies might hit me up for a music video to shoot for them, you know what I'm saying? Just depends.
So I feel like you have probably a much different process than a lot of creatives. Like, what does that look like as far as
Just chaotic.
I'm sure, or it seems like you don't ever sit down and say like, oh, I need to make a movie.
You know, what happened was on that whole movie shit, I had I got on, like, basically one of my mentors, like, I was telling him, yeah, man, I'm trying to make better movies and better quality movies. He was like, oh, well, you need to learn more about lighting. I was like, all right, well, shit, teach me whatever. Because he's a gaffer, he done, like, Black Panther, like, lighting Black Panther, fucking Moulin Rouge, all these dope-ass movies. So he told me, this is what you need to learn. So, all right. So he hooked me up with some people. I did this movie in January. And that was, like, my first time, like, being on set, like, doing lighting shit. I was like, this is the observing show, like, I can make a movie. You know what I'm saying? Just the amount of knowledge I've learned in, like, 18 days. I was like, I can make a movie. So, like, doing that movie, I was, like, told me my homegirl, Nicole, I was like, you know what, I just finished this album. I don't want to do no music videos. I want to do the short film. She was like, oh, okay. I was like, this is this. We're going to make it like this. Let's just write the script. Bam, we wrote the script within a month, like, midway through that movie I was shooting. And then I got off that shit by like the end of February. Took a whole March just focusing on how I'm gonna shoot this movie. Then I end up getting a call to go do another movie up in Bartlesville and shit. So that's where I've been since April. I just come back here on the weekends to try to get my shit done. So we shot that movie. I shot on the weekend. I forgot the question. I forgot the question after that.
Just kind of like what the process is creatively and how you decide what you want to work on next.
Whatever the universe align me with, because I can start making an album right now and like either I might finish it right now or I might end up working on some movie shit. Whatever is catch my attention the most, I guess. You know, it has to be, if the album, the beats I'm getting right now is like, and I'm like, all right, man, I'm about to crank this out. I just crank it out. Yeah. And if I get a script or start working on a script, try to crank it out and just figure out how we're gonna do that. So it's fucking sporadic, bro. It's no pinpoint. Like, I wish it was like that. Yeah. But it's not.
I want to talk about kind of like the film industry in Oklahoma because I feel like a lot of people don't understand like. There's a lot of movies being made in Oklahoma, like a lot of. Like,
it's about to pop, well, especially OKC.
Yeah.
OKC film, they taking that shit very seriously. They want to make that shit pop. They invest in money, and then it's like they got to set up where people that come from other places and shoot here get money back for shooting.
Yeah, it's like
here.
tax breaks or something.
Yeah, so a lot of people come here and shoot their movies now. So, I mean that's good because like if you doing dope shit here. Maybe they might hire you to shoot their movie or be a part of their movie or something.
Yeah. I feel like it's good just for the overall like state of everything.
Economics too.
Exactly. Just to have opportunity coming in. Like there's gonna be some trickle down. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna meet somebody here, and I think it's already kind of happening. But
yeah, bro. The people I work with every day, this is crazy to even talk about. Yeah, it's crazy.
So let's get into the 328i just project overall a little bit. So what you said you did the album first, right?
Yeah, I did the album first. I did this. I recorded it actually the same time I recorded Stack of Dollar.
Okay.
So it's been sitting. It's just I just didn't want to release it. Like, oh, here's another project. Here's some music videos. So it's like, whatever. And then I was like, well, do the short film thing. So 328i is like a car that I had in high school. So it's based off the car I drove in high school. Basically, like me and the homies was just doing our thing, all type of shit, getting into all type of shit, fucking bitches, smoking weed, just in traffic, doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So that car represented that. So I just wanted to take that element and made an album. And then I was like, oh, we take the same element and make a movie. And then I'm gonna do some more stuff, like as far as like when I release everything, it's gonna be some more shit that we got coming too, just to make it a more of an experience than just listen to my mixtape or listen to my album, you know what I'm saying? Like, come be a part of this, come share this moment in time that I capsulize, you know what I'm saying? More like that.
I feel like that gets people to buy in a lot more. Like, I feel like Fila kind of did a good job of that, of making it a whole experience.
Tell me about it. Yes. Fila did. And that's what artists should be like looking at, you know what I'm saying? Like younger artists, or even just any artist, you don't have to be younger, just like look at the blueprints that work and just pattern something for you like that. You know what I'm saying? It might not be as big as far as scale right now, but if you just start here and just keep taking a step up every fucking time, you can get somewhere, bro. Niggas just be impatient, I guess. You know?
So is the film like loosely based on true events, or is it?
It's got I'll say the soul of it is true as far as the stories. But I didn't use my life for damn sure, because it's like niggas, there's too much going on, and that would been a lot to shoot.
Yeah,
it'd have to been a full film for sure. So we just made it, where it's like a good story and a good characters that people can see themselves in and be like, okay, I identify with Marco, or I identify with Angel, you know what I'm saying, or I identify with the dad, or it's money. Yeah, that's all. It's money, bro.
I mean, from what you gave us a little preview of shit. That shit looks like it's gonna be crazy. I couldn't even hear any of it, so I can.
It's gonna be.
So what's the rollout gonna look like as far as with the album and the movie and?
So you got the album, you got the movie. I'm gonna do vinyl, of course, for the album.
Okay.
We probably do that.
Album first?
Nah, I'm gonna get it where it all release at the same time. As far as like, you can come get the album, maybe watch the movie, get a photo book, merch, of course, and then I got an art gallery where I got like 4 painters and 4 photographers doing photos of 320i inspired pieces.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make it more interactive and shit too, so people can actually see, and then getting interpretations from other artists that people are, okay, I might not even looked at it that way, but yeah, they did something dope.
Is the album like, might be a dumb question, is the album like the soundtrack to the movie? Is it gonna be,
and I'm gonna score the movie with the soundtrack. Okay. It's gonna be,
You like cars a lot? Like,
I do.
I just picked, like, I mean, I knew the Grand National. I didn't know if that's where that came from. Or...
I mean, that Grand just was like a phrase. Grand National, niggas like going grand, you know what I'm saying? And I fuck with it, so I just stuck with it. But I do fuck with the Grand National car. But do I own one? No, because I buy cameras and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cameras aren't cheap. Like, my camera costs more than a Grand National, so like, yeah. But once I get that deal from Netflix, that's probably the first thing I buy. So niggas better hit me up.
That's dope. So I just kind of touch on, this is something I've been kind of trying to get everybody's perspective on that we've interviewed lately, just kind of like the overall kind of temperature of everything that's going on in Oklahoma, and like where you feel like it's at versus where you feel like it was at when you started.
I'll say when I started, it was a cool 55 degrees. Now we're at a cool 72, 74. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went up 20 degrees in a matter of like 5 years. And we can go through the fucking thermometer if everybody get on the same accord as far as like industry standard releases, making sure you got rollouts, making sure your shit mixed and mastered, photos for media, press releases, lawyers getting your business right, you know what I'm saying? I know all these people that can help artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I give people the context, like, yo, focus down, getting everything aligned so you can get paid for this shit. Because what's the point of having 100,000 streams if your back end ain't right? Or 100 million, whatever, your back end ain't right. So it's like, we can definitely go higher just by doing that basic shit right there.
I feel like that's the biggest thing that's lacking. For some reason, a lot of people think it's like supporting each other.
Information.
And I feel like the business aspect of it is the worst thing that we have going. Like, people just throw stuff out and hope it, you know what I mean? Hope something goes with it. Like,
it's like trying to hit the lottery, bro. It's like niggas like, did your number hit? Me either, bro. Like, yeah, because you ain't have a marketing budget, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really set yourself apart. Cover art is probably trash. I'm just being honest. These are things that people are like, your first impression. Yeah, cover art can't be some regular ass shit, bro. You gotta think outside the box, because you gotta think about it. You got 8 billion people that could possibly fuck with you, but what is gonna draw them in when they artists that they fuck with got cold ass cover art, cold ass photos always. You see vlogs, you see all these things that make them look like an artist, and you just not.
Facts. 'Cause
I mean, that's just the truth of it, honestly.
somebody with worse music than you can go a lot further
And
if
man,
everything else is there.
If everything else is there, they gonna get way more looks.
Facts.
You know, so they might be on XXL freshman cover.
That's what I feel like. It's almost more impressive what's going on because there's a few people here and there that are doing what we're talking about, but a lot of people that are doing some numbers are just what we said, just throwing stuff out on throwing a video.
Imagine how
on
they had
YouTube.
structure.
Yeah, if you had the full
What the fuck I did with
the
that?
full team around you.
Hopefully they listen to this interview, that we chop it up and like, damn, let me get my shit together, you know what I'm saying? I know some lawyers, fuck with you, get your shit straight, you know what I'm saying? Get your ASCAP, BMI, whatever you is, go to Song Trust, get that shit right, get your publishing. Yeah, make sure you look after your art, protect it, copyright.
Right, because that's forever. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Hey, forever, ever.
So you have a timetable. I don't know if we talked about it as far as like you feel like this year is the project will.
Oh yeah, nah, this is definitely coming out this year.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, I
didn't know. I know sometimes movies take.
Yeah, but we
Working, I respect that.
we gotta do it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
nah, I ain't shoot this shit on the weekend, 36 hours straight for nothing. Fuck y'all talking
You
about.
shot it all in the same weekend? Oh, I didn't understand that. I thought you said like multiple weekends.
Nah, I'm on a movie like really Monday through Friday. I shoot a movie. I'm shooting a movie, and then that Friday I didn't go out there. I just came back here and shot Friday to Sunday morning. Really Sunday morning, and went right back to the movie that Monday. Oh, Monday morning, went right back to the other movie.
Man,
I mean, shit, it's chill.
that's tough. But I mean,
I had to do it,
Yeah.
man. Cause like I'm type of, if I had ideas and sit long enough, and I'm like, I gotta do it, or it's gonna bug the fuck out of me, bro. If I didn't shoot this short, I'd be bugged the fuck out. Like, what the fuck?
I feel
And I had a great cast. I mean, great cast, great crew. You know, couldn't ask for a better opportunity with people like that.
Yeah. So kind of talk about who you worked with on that, as far as like who's in the movie.
I'm gonna go by like fucking Instagram names, because you know y'all
Yeah.
niggas don't know their real name. It's Skrilla. She's like star of Angel, character named Angel. Otto, Fully Otto. He's Marco. Filth. He's Keith, and then Dom. He's Darius, and those are like four main characters in like this friendship they have. Who else? And then like far as like crew, like man, I have Sam Taylor, Cam Oppen for me. Like my homie Matt was my key grip. My homie Aaron, he was my fucking gaffer. So like I had some heavy hitters as far as like people that knew how to make film just like I did, you know what I'm saying? Then I had some new people that was like just getting into it, like just learning too, like that like had a good knack for it also. Yeah, it just, you know, Nicole, she helped me write it basically. And then Jay, Ozzy, you know, all the people that really just was there to help me.
That's dope. I'm excited to see it. It feels like it's gonna be something that we haven't really seen around
I'm
here.
excited to finish this shit. Cause like I'm happy I shot it, and now it's like I gotta see the cut.
Yeah.
I gotta have it where it's like, all right, I can stop thinking about it. Cause once I stop thinking about it, it's like, all right, on to the next. Like fully on to the next. Like I can start making music right now because I know for sure everything's mixed and mastered, and I don't have to worry about no more music as far as that. I can like, all right, I don't even want to listen to the project no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I want to listen to it for.
Yeah.
Like,
But you feel like it seems like you have to see it through. Like even though you got all these different things going on, like
Got
it bugs
to,
you if
bro.
yeah.
all about the follow through, man. You can have 100,000 ideas, but if you can't follow through on none of them, fuck.
Facts. Well, man, that's all I got.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
I'm excited to see the whole scope of the project and just everything come together. Like what I saw today, I'm excited for it.
Man, appreciate it. Next time, you know, we do this, I'm asked the questions. You know, I have a question list for y'all. I'm like, hey, who the hottest nigga ever come out loud?
For sure, we definitely need to do it again. If you grill me next time, I'll come ready
and
for
next
it.
time I'll answer questions. For sure.
For sure, man.
All right, man. Yeah, well, what's poppin', man? It's Grand National, aka Mr. Cash Only, aka Grand Lee. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you the okay.